so we can have a little peek and then throw him away. He is going to be used for food as well, like he would have been anyway.
Would you like the history of this pig?
Yes. That'd be great.
We have a pig trap too, because we have a lot of food here right now from the cafeteria.
Right, okay.
With multiple purposes for everything we have here.
Yes.
Hi, I'm Cindy.
Hi.
Hi, Cindy.
I'm Mike.
Mike, so
Hello.
glad to meet you. Yeah, I'm sorry.
Yeah, we should probably introduce ourselves. But anyway, tell us the history.
Anyway, so this boar got into our pig trap, and we don't want boars because we have lots of females.
Right.
And so he hopped in. Pigs are an interesting thing in the fact that once a boar is around a female, they're not immediately in heat. There's a few days before a female goes into heat. So the timing was perfect. We decided to keep him instead of get rid of him, and then we got rid of him. So he would have either gone back out into the wilderness and probably gotten snared or shot,
Right.
or something like that. But so this has just been absolutely, it was just he was a gift from God.
Right.
For us.
Great.
For this to happen. Did that make sense?
Yes,
Yeah.
thank you. That's
Yeah,
good
and
to
it
know.
would have been very difficult for us to get out of the herd
Right.
without
Once he knows
disturbing
that there's
everybody
a-
else. So
Yeah.
this was a win-win-win all the way around.
Right.
Yeah.
So we get to learn something from his, what's created inside him, which is actually very similar to what's inside of us, humans. The anatomy is extremely compatible, both the same. And so we can learn a lot, and then he is still going to be used for food. So that's where we are. So right now, basically, he's a whole pig, and we've just opened up, and what you can see now is the how it looks, the thorax and the abdomen without the skin and the subcutaneous tissues. So this is the sternum here and the rib cage, and then the abdomen. So this is a boar, it's just a male. Is this part of the bladder? Right there?
No, that's the penis coming through there.
Oh, it's coming up there. Okay,
So the
that's
testicles
where
are there, penis into here.
all right. So that is one slight difference to us in terms of how the anatomy is there. So there's still some reflex activity, and he really is dead. All right. So I think the next thing is that we just need to now go further in, open them up, and we need to start up here so we can get into the. You're going to go through the sternum?
Well, do you want me to open up the lower guts first, or?
I think if we can open up the sternum, and I think then we'll also get more.
Mike, do you want an apron at all?
Yes, please.
Anybody else?
Thank you.
I think gloves are behind in the.
Those are right here.
Okay.
When are we? I'll do it when
Anybody else want an apron?
Yeah. Okay.
Anyone?
I might have mentioned. Yeah, it's like I guess we might end up touching it.
Yeah, probably. Merry
Okay, then
Christmas.
yeah.
Can I do this for you, Miss?
Oh, thank you.
Okay, can we have one more for Micheline?
Hi Moira, I'm Ben. Nice to meet you.
Okay.
Do you guys want to put on the gloves?
I will.
You know you want info.
Now, for those who weren't brought up on farms and that, if you're feeling a little bit icky or faint, just take a little walk and come back.
And if you stand in a chair and feel dizzy, let us know.
That's now.
Yeah, get off the chair if you're feeling dizzy.
Yeah, before you pass out, let us know.
What?
Would you like a chair to stand on?
Oh, those.
Yeah.
Here, can we have one for more?
Okay.
She'd like a chair to stand on.
I guess gloves might have been a lady, but hey.
You're a farmer.
Well, if you stand in a chair, Amanda, come stand here because I think that's a little too precarious. I mean, I think. I don't want to be super. Oh yeah. No,
I just don't want you to sit that way and the chair fall that way.
Yeah, it's good. Come try it out. Put it here, and she can stand here because I think that's a little too precarious.
Are you you're a doctor?
We don't want you to fall back.
This is a guy that wants to do the healthcare school next.
Excellent.
Yeah.
You'll be welcome.
So, like this is pretty. This is messing with me, so maybe not. But
Well, it's not a typical thing we do.
All right. So let's do a quick go around with our names. So I'm Mike, and
Okay.
we're just doing a little introduction. So I'm Mike from Primary Healthcare.
I'm Moira, and I'm on staff.
I'm Mitch and I'm in leadership track.
Great.
I'm Sue, I'm on staff.
I'm Dima, I'm a student.
I'm Ali, I'm a student.
I'm Micheline, I'm a student. I'm Rebecca, I'm a student.
Can you tell them some stuff?
Amanda, I'm a student.
Sam, I'm a staff.
Juliet, I'm a student.
I'm Melissa.
Your staff.
I'm Christine. I'm farm staff.
I'm Tony and I'm farm staff.
Excellent, thank you. All right, so Tony just opened up the sternum. So, all right, who's closest here? So, we're going to start then with the respiratory and the cardiovascular system. Let me open a little bit more. I just want to get some of that.
Here's your
Yeah,
scissors.
thank you.
You want scissors?
And
Dr.
you
Jim,
can see
that
that trachea nicely. Oh, good. And there's the larynx. Excellent.
So, Mr. West, Andrew,
Yes,
did better than what I would have done.
Okay.
I gave you everything.
everything is totally intact.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah.
There's the trachea. Okay. So with the respiratory system, so Dina, we're going to follow the respiratory system down here, and this is looking at this tube from the outside, and so as the air comes in through the upper, it goes into the nasal cavity, the oral cavity, back into the pharynx. Now we're coming down here. What is this tube that has all those little round cartilage? So can you all see that? This is amazing how clear it is. Actually, where are those scissors? Do we have
Right here.
some?
They're right here.
Thank you. I'll
Those are my
just take.
kitchen scissors, by the way.
Oh,
They
thank you. Thank you.
She's sacrificing her kitchen scissors. No. Here, I can hold it open.
So just taking those bristles off.
Oh, cool.
Look at that.
Oh.
Isn't that amazing?
Is that what ours looks like?
That is what yours looks like.
Can we touch it?
Here, you see much
Oh,
better.
yeah, that's the trachea.
over there.
So there's the trachea.
Amanda,
Now at the top of the trachea, here we have an enlargement. Just think back on your anatomy. So this is where all the squeals come from, right? I'm sure our pig didn't squeal much because it was a very humane death, and don't burden us with any
We don't need to know the
further
details.
knowledge.
Yeah.
Now, around the larynx is our voice box, right? But it's that Adam's apple that you can see if you extend your neck. And you can see he has an Adam's apple. The Adam's apple is made of cartilage, sticks out. That's called the thyroid cartilage. And that's because the thyroid gland is just out on the other outside of it.
So where's the thyroid?
Yeah, the thyroid gland, it's probably in this tissue here. Glands kind of collapse and you don't see much. It might be in this white tissue here. I don't actually see a distinct thyroid gland. It might even be that part, although that looks like fat tissue. But that's where the thyroid would be for us. It might be this. The thyroid gland, as you know, goes into two lobes, like we talked about this morning. We did the thyroid. Two lobes, one lobe on each side with the isthmus. So up here above the larynx, see that thyroid cartilage?
That's so big.
Yeah, so that's your Adam's apple. So going into the top of that is the pharynx goes down to the larynx, that's the thyroid cartilage, and then into this trachea. It's an amazing trachea. That's good.
Retractors or something.
Yeah.
Maybe somebody could be the retractor on that
I'll hold
side.
it. I can retract. This is like in Grey's Anatomy, girls.
Got this.
Come on! Come
You got
on!
this. Yeah, great. Hold it back, and then people can see better.
We should drape our pig.
Yeah, his hoof is on
We
me.
probably should.
Do you want this? Oh, yeah.
Love.
All right, so now we're going down the respiratory system. Just going to take some of these membranes off.
Oh my gosh. That's so
that's the heart.
So that's
Do you
the
want me to move my
heart.
hand?
Just-
How's life?
Now this thing that. Hello, Janet. Hi.
Doctor, can we save it?
I think we can. Now we have Janet here. Janet, can you run a code here, please?
Okay.
Code blue.
We got intubation ready?
Well, just about. We got the bag.
Baggy?
Really?
All right.
We got those things.
Now this thing that I'm cutting,
Funny, it's all coming back to us.
now this membrane I'm cutting through here is the membrane around the heart. Does anyone know the name of it? Pericardium. That's right. So,
Whole scripture teaching about that.
and they're going to get it,
We're
right?
gonna get it from you.
That's great. I'm looking forward to that. Janet's going to give us our teaching on cardiovascular during her week.
Ooh, there's the heart.
So that's going to be really fun.
Yeah.
Yes, you may touch.
Wow.
You may touch any of the organs.
You're
Oh my
holding a heart in your hand.
I think
That's
that's a
warm.
good size.
It was still warm underneath.
That's nothing. Wait until you get down into the guts.
warm.
They are so hot.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
We'll get to see what he ate for breakfast, too. Maybe.
All right.
Open that up.
Okay.
You wouldn't have not want to open up that stomach.
Don't open this one.
All right, so I'm following down the track here.
Oh, me. Who needs this shit? Don't face plant into this. Oh, that would be gross. Are you gonna take out his heart?
Eventually, it gets warm down here.
Wonderful.
I know.
They look so healthy.